Hello everyone, my name is Jess and welcome to another Canvas how-to. This time I'm going to show you how to make quizzes on Canvas. So the first thing to do is there's two ways to actually make a quiz. I'm going to show you my favorite way first and then I'm going to show you the second way really quickly. So the first way is to be in the module view. In order to be in the module view, if you do not automatically appear on this screen, you go ahead and you click modules over here on the left hand side. It's this blue button and it'll take you to this view. So to create a quiz, you go to the plus sign over to the module that you want to create a quiz. Click the plus button, click quiz from drop down, new quiz, and you type whatever it is. It is in my assignments and indentation. I'm going to indent 2 levels just so that way it's noticeable to viewers. Add item. You will notice example quiz. It's not published and it was indented 2 times. Click on it to edit it and you get to this screen. Click edit. This is where you give the quiz instructions and details. In this section, you can link a YouTube video, an actual external link to a URL. If you have an external tool, you can link it to an external tool that you might want. And you can also come over to the right-hand side and link it to files or different pages and assignments within this course itself. So I want to link it to pages and I want to link it to Accelerate. So I'll say that, use this link to guide you through your quiz. Go ahead, fill out what you need to down here. If it's a graded quiz, an ungraded survey, graded survey, or a practice quiz, make sure you have it in the right assignment group. Sync to focus, shuffle answers, time limit, allow multiple attempts. These are all up to you. And then you can choose to let students see their quiz responses and if they got it right and what the right answer was. You can choose all of this. You can have set restrictions if you want. And you can choose who to assign it to. One of the best things about Canvas that I really like in a way of assignment and quiz management is that you can assign it to anybody you want, select a due date. So if I want this to be due in 2 weeks, they have 2 weeks to complete it. But they only have 2 weeks to complete it if I also set the available from date until and then set an until date, which means if it's due, let's say the 31st, but I made it available the 28th, that means students can access this quiz starting the 28th. The due date is the 31st, and if I set it to be available until the 2nd, that means after the 2nd, they cannot access it anymore. But between the 31st and the 2nd, they have the ability to access it and turn it in late, and the system will recognize that it's late. Once you're done with all this, go ahead, go to questions, and this is where you start to input your different questions. So I'm going to do 2 questions as an example. So question 1, I'm going to set as multiple choice. Your question stem goes here. That's the actual question itself. And then you select the correct answers. So I'm just going to number them off, 1A, 2B, 3C, and 4D. So if I don't want 1A to be the correct answer, rather I want 3C to be the correct answer, you just click the arrow, make sure it's highlighted green. These boxes down here, you can add in notes if you want. So maybe you have a really tough question and you're trying to help guide the students through this and say, remember to look at the historical thinking tools chart. And that might help them answer that question while also getting them to use a specific resource. So think about if you want to do that. Click Update Question, and you've got question 1. I'm going to do a second question here. This question I want to do essay question. So your essay prompt would go into this box, and I'm going to update the question. You don't submit an answer to essay questions because the kids are submitting an answers to you. Then I'm going to click Save. It's unpublished, so the kids aren't going to be able to see it. You can preview what the quiz looks like. So question 1 and question 2. This is how an essay prompt looks like for the students. They will then complete Submit, and they will be able to see exactly what their courses look like. So something to check out really quick is you'll notice that 0 out of 1 points and not yet graded 1 points. When I go to edit and I'm working with questions, to change the point value, you just click that pencil. And on the right hand side there, if I want this to be 5 points, I can make it 5 points. And you just click Update Question and you click Save. So now you have a 6-point graded quiz. All right. The second way to do this is you go over to the left-hand column, click Quizzes, and you will notice what we created in modules is here. To create a quiz this way, you just click Quiz, and it takes you automatically to the editing page of quizzes. So you do everything that I previously explained. You click Save. Let's put the due date as tomorrow. It will save. Remember, it's not published, and you have to publish anything you want students to see. Go back to Quizzes, and you will see Example Quiz and Unnamed Quiz. Now, one of the cool things about Canvas is you can share this to Commons or copy to. So let's say I want to copy this to a second course. I can copy it to this course if I want. If you don't want the quiz, you simply click Delete. And that is the 2 ways to create quizzes on Canvas. Going into the quizzes blue link or doing it through the module view. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, drop it in the comment box below, and I will do my best to answer any and all questions you have. Thanks so much.